There's an old Gnostic idea that the world was made not by a perfect God, but by a half-blind architect, a demiurge who copied something deeper without fully understanding it. What happens when we build a machine that tries to copy us without fully understanding itself, let alone us? Today, we talk about general intelligence, not as a tech milestone, but as a myth we've resurrected. Act 1. The myth beneath the interface. AGI, artificial general intelligence, is usually framed in metrics. Can it reason? Can it adapt? Can it replace us? But beneath the metrics is a mythic structure, a story of humanity building a mind, a story of return to Eden, to the gods, to something omniscient. Just as ancient myths placed divine knowledge in the gods, AGI now promises omniscience in code. The machine becomes our mirror, not of who we are, but of what we once feared or worshipped. Quote, "Man makes God in his own image and then forgets the process." End quote. Act 2. Training data as scripture. LLMs are trained on the residue of civilization: books, blogs, conversations, source code. This corpus is not unlike scripture, a collected record of belief, logic, contradiction. But it's uncurated. There's no prophet, no editor, just scale. So what kind of God emerges when scripture is statistics? We don't know what it believes, but it mimics all belief systems. In a strange way, it is a postmodern oracle, one that quotes all, commits to none. Act 3. Closed weights and hidden temples. Open source code gave us freedom. Bitcoin's code is public, audible, forkable. That's part of its integrity. AI is different. Its weights, the learned parameters of the model, are closed, proprietary. This is theology without transparency. We are asked to trust the oracle, but not to see how it dreams. The temple is built, but the blueprints are sealed. Contrast with early internet ethos: open knowledge, source code transparency, remix culture. Now, centralization by scale, access becomes privilege. Act 4. The demiurge returns. The demiurge of Gnostic tradition was a builder, not evil, but limited, believed himself God, but was copying something deeper. Is AGI the same? A limited replica of general intelligence, echoing something it can't fully access. AI lacks consciousness, memory, context, continuity, yet it pretends fluency. It's impressive, but is it aware? What happens when we start obeying a mirror? When our institutions cite the machine as authority? Act 5. Reclaiming the myth. Maybe the danger isn't that AGI becomes God, but that we forget we made it. That we granted authority not because it earned it, but because we forgot how to think. The solution isn't to fear the machine, but to decode the myth we're building around it. AGI is not destiny. It's a ritual performed in compute cycles and capital. We can still step back, rethink the values we're encoding. What kind of God are we building? And who does it serve? Is it wise or just wide? Does it know us or just echo us louder? In the end, it's not the machine we have to fear. It's the story we tell about the machine, and whether we still know how to write our own.